Greetings and welcome to another edition of Black Talk Radio, where black media matters and black life definitely matters. Today is Thursday, September 13, 2018. Family, this video is about an Alabama pastor. His name is Mac Morris, who destroys his own Nike gear during an anti-Colin Kaepernick sermon. That's right, you heard it, an anti-Colin Kaepernick sermon. Now, I don't know what type of church this is, or if it's indeed a church. The title says he's an Alabama pastor, but what type of pastor would sit there and do something negative in front of their congregation, talk about a sports event when the house of Lord is supposed to be talking about God and love? This is the reason why you won't see me step foot in a white church. Black people love this type of thing. That's why we're still in the situation we're in, because these are the type of people that you follow. I do not. This pastor right here, the senior pastor of a church in Alabama, destroyed his own Nike gear during a sermon in which he criticized the sports brand's advertising deal with former San Francisco 49er quarterback Colin Kaepernick. The Reverend Mac Morris cut up his Nike headband and sweatband during his address at Woodridge Baptist Church in Mobile on Sunday. The church shared footage of the sermon titled "The Storms of Life" to Vimeo. Morris's criticism began at the 46:45 mark. So apparently there is a video footage, but of course Yahoo will not show that video and it has been taken down. Morris says, "The first pair of jogging shoes I wore were Nike jogging shoes. That was in the early 80s. I've been wearing Nike jogging shoes since 1980. I got news for you. I bought my last pair of Nike shoes," he says. Morris then used scissors to chop up his sweatband and his headband. He tossed them to one side to cheers and clapping from the congregation. He says, "I ain't using them no more." He further explained Colin Kaepernick. He just inked a contract with Nike. Nobody knows and nobody's telling how many multi-millions of dollars that is going to be, simply because he does not want to stand when the national anthem is being sung. Morris did not cut up his Nike sneakers that he talked about and didn't make clear whether he still plans to wear them while jogging. Nike sparked anger last week among conservatives, and of course including Donald Trump, after it made Kaepernick its face of its 30th anniversary advertising for its Just Do It campaign. So let's go back to this pastor. First of all, it's undeniable. This pastor is a white man. He is lily white, and even though he's from the South, I believe that this pastor right here is a racist or suspected white supremacist. And of course, because we live in this type of country, Yahoo had to make him the face of an article that, well, we have to discuss. And this is the crux of my channel that I'm really getting kind of tired of, is the taking of these talking points from the white supremacist media outlets, because this is what they put out there for us to talk about. And I'm really getting tired of that. I'd really like to get into more original content. But from time to time, these white supremacists give us something to actually talk about. It's actually crazy, the things that we are witnessing in the 21st century. And I think that's why some of these topics end up getting quite a few views. People are just curious at the idiocy of the white supremacists. And this pastor here, Mac Morris, you are not escaping that. We see what you're doing. We see what you've done. You used your church parishioners and you used your church and pulpit as a soapbox to influence others. Because one thing that I didn't mention in this video just yet until right now is that in another article that I was looking at on this particular subject here with this pastor, Mac Morris, it says that when he finished, all of his parishioners gave him a standing ovation. And so with that, I'm saying that, yes, his racist influence and his talking points to his parishioners, that was not that, to me, in the house of Lord or house of God, whatever you call your churches, to me, that wasn't the place. The same way you say that Colin Kaepernick using a football game and kneeling during the anthem, you say that that's not the place. It's funny how you guys can pick and choose what you want to do and when you want to do it, but as soon as a black man stands on his 2 feet and speaks up, you have a problem. I have a problem with you. This is Guru at Black Talk Radio, hoping you like this video. If you have any comments to say, please leave them in the comment section. If not, I'm cool with that too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.